welcome back to another episode with me, Bellfire. And before I start the video, I want to let you all know that the Virtuine event will be starting tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST. In VR chat, you do not need a VR headset to play VR chat, so you all know. And oh yeah, also all this information is in my Discord channel in the news section, and the link to join my Discord channel is down below. So I hope to see you all in the Virtuine event, and now let's get on to the video. So as you can see, I did a little bit of building and capturing. A little bit of both. I do have to say the building is probably the most impressive bit. No, the capturing is the most impressive bit. Because this thing is not an easy capture. But I mean, it was... Oh, free... Oh, this thing had a built-in gravity drive. Impressive. Okay, well, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is this thing right here. This will be the mining transport. The large mining transport, I should say. So let's turn on my HUD. Activate your dampers, and... Okay. Okay, that is good to know. Let me just simply tilt downward. Accelerate, or try and go forward now. Making sure not to hit this thing behind me. So, if you're wondering why I want to use small cargo containers on a large grid ship, oh dear, that's going to be a problem. Looks like I'll need to do some solar panel trimming. Let me actually do that right now. And then also this other side too. But yes, that will be a large problem if that does happen again. Anyway, what this is for is storage on the carrier, because small grid and large containers can hold the same amount of stuff. Just the small grid ones are smaller, and I do believe at least the tiniest bit cheaper. So that's why I'm using these. And also, this thing is not meant to be fast, but yet carry a whole ton of weight. That's why I have 12 large ion thrusters underneath of it. Maybe it's a small amount of overkill, but... Okay, so I need to move that one forward by at least one more block. That's actually good to know. And I am out. Yep, I need one more steel plate, so let's just simply go like that. I am planning on using, what's the word? Oh yeah. Right as I said it, I forgot it. Hinges, which are a fairly new addition to Space Engineers, but I'm planning to add hinges to the game, to this carrier of sorts. Okay. So now, let us real quickly save the game. Then let's just wait until vertical and release. And up. And there we go. So now I just need to increase the rotor distance to the point probably rotor 4. Rotor 4, let's also just... There we go. So now both rotors are at max displacement, and these things are completely free spinning. I may move this over like probably 1 block so I can fit another one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. That means I need merge blocks! Oh. Oh dear. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, so let me just simply go here, here. So this will be interesting to do. Because yes, I've done something like this before, but not quite like it before. The closest thing I've done was moving this. Now I need to move it again so it's even higher, because it's running into that building. Oh, and also I should probably turn on all the rotor locks. Rotor lock. So now it should not be spinning like a madman. At least that's the hope here. And if it can't do that, let me... Okay. 1 disconnect. 2 disconnect. So now I'm fully disconnected. Good. Oh, dang it. I was actually hoping for that not to happen. Okay, so let's quick load. I know one thing that I know nothing. Socrates, I think? Okay. So my gaming headset broke recently, so I've reverted back to my old VR headset, not the actual headset, but the speakers I used for my VR headset. I'm reverting back to those until I order a new gaming headset. Because the speakers, I don't know how long I've had that thing. All I know is that I've had it for a while. Ooh, I know what I should do. Merge blocks. Just the second one off. There we go. So now, it's not down. Definitely not down. And that's a mistake. Like, that is a pretty large mistake. Dang it! That was an even worse explosion. Man, this is difficult to figure out. But yeah, that explosion was worse than the last one. What could I be doing wrong? What could I be doing wrong? I honestly have no clue. I think I know exactly what I need to do. Also, reading that tooltip is... That tooltip is right and wrong. Because on normal planets, yes, you will run... No, on planets in general, you will run out of hydrogen very, very quick. But on the moon, you don't really have to worry about running out of hydrogen. Because you're on the moon. But I mean, still, hydrogen is a concern for any space engineer. Whether it's your main fuel source or it's just simply useful. I can attest to the fact that it's useful. And that is meant... Okay, good. They are lined up. I thought they weren't lined up. And that thing keeps getting disassembled, and it keeps scaring me because I think something over here is breaking. Oh, and it looks like stuff is beginning to be welded up. Well, stuff is beginning to get welded up. Oh dear, and the solar panels are turning. Oh no. That slightly worries me. Because I have yet to fix the top sides of both panels. But now I should, as long as I'm careful, that does fit basically perfectly in there, so. And I thought this would be just a cool little thing to try out, just simply to say, hey, I've taken another ship and attached the cargo space to it. Plus, I'm thinking the cargo area, or at least this secondary, or possibly primary, I don't know yet. Cargo area could be like a modular cargo area. So anyway, I need... Oh no, that's gonna hit. Okay, well then. Thank you very much for... I'm going to have to flip over. Okay, there we go. Flipped. That wasn't as bad as it could be. Wasn't as amazing either, but not as bad. It could have been a lot worse. I know this for a fact. And that is the wrong cargo container. This is the right one. Okay. Now I need to do the same thing again, but with an... It was detached, attached. Okay. And I have a feeling this will invoke the wrath of Clang at least once while in flight. Because, I mean, I'm planning on having these basically... They will be one block apart, but they're basically right next to each other in terms of game sense. They're right next to each other, so I'm expecting Clang to want to destroy this. And if you guys don't know much about space engineers, I'm assuming if you're watching my videos you do, but for those of you who are completely new to space engineers, Clang is basically the physics god of SE. If you do anything to make him mad, he will use physics to destroy your entire build. I have had this happen one time. Well, no, not. It was on the main base. I was trying to build a massive crane attachment. It was controlled by a single rotor. One single advanced rotor. Do you want to know what Kling did? He basically grabbed it, spun it around, hit it into the old solar tower, and then said, "No, you may not have this. It is too nice." And thankfully, nothing got destroyed, but the only reason nothing got destroyed was because I had that shield generator which covered every individual block, compared to the shield generator I currently have that only covers certain blocks. Okay. Good to go. Attach the next one now. Okay, so these have to be carried like this. I'm thinking about making a vessel or ship made strictly for building larger ships or moving these modules in and out with the hinges, because I want to mess around with those. They seem very fun, but also probably a nightmare. They seem fun and like a nightmare. How? Okay, I'm not even going to ask how that is even possible. But I mean, basically, I looked up walkers the other day, and I found very few walkers using the original rotor knees. I remember trying to make one. That was a nightmare and a half. So it's either nope. So, okay. Several things got damaged there, but nothing blew up. So that's damaged. What else? That, anything else? No, nothing. Okay. Yeah, so those take only 55. These take 300 interior plates. So the small grid ones are definitely cheaper, but making a comfortably supported mount, I'll say, is difficult when you don't have the necessary engineering skill. But I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I shouldn't say I don't care if Clang destroys this, because I do care, but wait. What? Oh, that's right, I have a repair beacon on here. So the nanite control facility did that. Why, thank you. Okay, now time to attach the other rotor 5. Displacement. So and here is this is the inner. Okay. So there we go. We have some cargo space now. By some, I mean several million. Wait, hang on. So that's 15. That is... Oh, no. These have left less. So that must have been changed in an update. Okay, well. Still take up, I think, less space. But also I just like the way this looks. So I'm going to keep it. That's 90% the reason my designs look the way they do. I like it. So it stays like it. But I do want to do something with the hinges. What? I don't know. Just something. Ooh, I actually know exactly what I may have just gotten brilliant. I think I've heard that somewhere before. I have no idea. But I think I just got a really good idea that uses the hinges, and I have a feeling is very solid. It uses 2 hinges on each, so I'm going to need to make hinge parts, but... Okay, so... one more block to be safe. Actually, no, not one more block. If anything, 1 block less. Yeah, let's go 1 block less. Because I don't know how the hinges react in the SE physics. Hinge. There's hinge part, hinge, and hinge part. Okay. Thankfully, I don't need to get DLC for this. So, I'm going to try it there. I don't think Clang will like that. Hinge, so let's go ahead and turn your lower limit up to 0. And I'm on the hinge, aren't I? Yeah, I felt it moving. I don't like that. 4, yes. I'm thinking maybe just simply a half block, but for now... Hinge number... This is technically 2, so... 0... Oh, and they've come up with a hinge lock. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'll need to connect these in the center. And let's just go ahead and toggle those 2 off. Thank you, medical nanites. Hopefully they continue building, but there's no... I really want the nanites, the build it and control... No, I was right the original time. The nanite facility to finish this up. Clang, don't destroy this. Clang, don't destroy this. Clang, don't destroy this. Please, Clang, do not destroy this. Okay. Now now it is 1 subgrid. Very easy. Okay. Thankfully, Clang did not destroy it. But I do have a feeling with where I'm planning to go with this, Clang will not be happy. And I wish I was making this stuff up. Clang, for those of you who are part of the community of space engineers, know Clang is real. How does components every time? And gold. How did gold get in here? What the heck? How did in the world? Okay. Yep, I'm not even going to question it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is the hinge will it's going to be a 3-stage hinge basically. So it'll go up. That was a mobile refinery, did you say? I want to see this. It is literally just a mobile refinery with, I think, no defenses. So I could technically... oh, it's protected via Corvette. But it's IMDC, so... I would feel fine shooting all these. Nope, today's focused on building. No. Oh my. Okay, here, let's see. Are there any large tubes in this pile? I'm not finding anything in that. Let's just turn all these off. So that the... My gosh. Okay, so I'm going to turn one hinge that's connected off. And yes, it is beginning. It's working on building it now. Okay. But also it's working on deconstructing now. So you're probably scanning, or you're collecting, you're deconstructing, and I'm assuming you're doing another... Yeah, you're doing another scan cycle to see possible constructions. Okay. But hey, the landing gears and two thrusters also. Looks like a third one's going to be online soon also. Wow. And that was another block being built. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. My bad. 5 more. Okay, well, I am not paying attention clearly. Okay, so I want to get... Do I want to move this back one more block? Then I'll be pushing my luck. But also, I don't think I just don't feel comfortable with the hinge being directly connected to it. But I mean, loosely connected, I am okay with. But I can physically see myself sliding. And you know what? If I'm going to push it, I'm going to push it to its limit. I want to see this thing move. So, okay. I need to both of their lower limits. Okay. Now. Oh, that's right. Don't explode. Okay. I have no idea what this will do to the creation when it's on the ground, but That's amazing! I think the devs of SE have tamed Clang. Oh my gosh. That's incredible! Well, I said this is going to be insane, so let me make it fully insane. Oh wow. One more block back. No, that's good. Which way's positive and which way's negative? Does it say? Okay, whatever. Eh. As long as they both are facing the same direction. Anyway. Okay, so I need to reset those hinges maximum and minimum. Lower limit, 0 degrees. Upper limit. This is going to be stupid. And I am happy about it. I remember when you could not do this without the creation just simply imploding on itself. Oh man, those days were terrifying to say the least. Anyway, now I need the merge blocks, and as long as they get welded up at different times, I'm going to be safe from any harm. Now let me just simply go like that. There we go. One merge block. That's not a merge block. Two merge blocks. And there we go. That has been merge blocked. If I'm going to be honest, I'm completely assuming this creation to implode on itself. Fully assuming it to. But let's see how stupid we can make it. Right? I mean, I could also take this into a creative mode world, but no. Let's build it right now. And let me do the same, make sure it's faced the same way. So currently with how it's faced, so I don't know if you all can see, but there's that little speaker looking thing. That Super Gremlin's moving fast. But basically just to the right of my cursor, that's how I'm orientating everything. Jeez, that scared me actually. Okay, so there's that. I actually want to no, I don't want to weld these up. I want to work on the next rotor. So not rotor. Hinge. Lower limit, 0. Upper limit, 0. Rotor lock, on. Definitely rotor lock on. Ooh, I do not want to see rotor lock off yet. I mean, I slightly misplaced one of the rotors, but that's not that big of a deal. It's going to bug me, yes it is. What am I talking about? I really need to stop overestimating myself when it comes to building. Because if it's not symmetrical, then I'm going to legitimately freak out. Okay, but that fell freely all the way down, so that's a good sign, I'm thinking. Hinge, I'm assuming it's this one. Nope, this. This one, yes. 306, it's 0 and 0. 0. Hinge lock. Okay. Now, okay, so now I definitely do not feel comfortable with it being like the wall coming up right here, so possibly, well, I would if I can get away with the half walls. Like, turn. I need the one of the left inners. Left inner. Yeah, rotors are a little bit more delicate. Unlimited, yep. Okay, anyway. Turn you off. Just fully off. Now this can go... Well... I've got it to do it before, but... Okay, well, looks like I'll have to figure it out off camera. But, I mean, I am thinking... I could manually rotate it, but I do not feel comfortable doing that. With this. Especially this. If anything, I would love for it to be welded up, but... Oh. Did I just see stuff being transported back and forth? I think I did for a second. Oh, I know I can use... Let's do this one. Okay. This is only a temporary reactor, so don't worry if you all are confused. It's temporary. Not going to stand there forever. Most definitely temporary. Is it... Do I not have 70 building components, or are they all in... I got steel plates out of that. I have a feeling it's because I don't have this... Yep. The superconductors too. Not superconductors, the reactor components. I might have them. Hoping. It looks like I do. But that means I need to steal uranium. I think that has a reactor in it, so... Well, looks like I'm going to be borrowing uranium from a reactor after I turn off all the thrusters. Boom, through. Oh, 2 thrusters are done. Oh yeah, that must be the 2 right there. Anyway, let's go find a cargo port and... mobile refineries are very tempting, but that frigate will probably wind up being the end of one of my ships if I do wind up going after it, so no. I may be tempted. You don't need 2 large reactors fully running, right? Well, honestly, I don't really care. You're getting disassembled anyways. So this should be recharging. Yes, you are. Okay, anyway. Rotor. Inner. Oh, rote. Okay. 0. Seriously? Braking torque 0. No torque at all. Oh, they're incomplete. That would make so much sense as to why it wasn't working. That scared me again. And it looks like... oh, one of the gravity generators is on fire. No. The gravity components. I mean, hey, this is cool. That was actually really cool. Okay. Anyway. Let's grab a couple of these, please. Dear God. Don't tell me. Oh my gosh. That is a sanity saver. Well, now I know exactly how I'm doing both sides. But now, the fun bit of gets... oh, wait, also, let me just make sure the rotor... completely free spinning without touching. Okay. Okay. That makes me incredibly happy. Well, let's go ahead and build up just 2 of the hinges and see what happens, because I actually want to test this. Because basically what I'm going to do is possibly make this 1 longer at least, or 2, then basically bring it nearly vertical. No, I will bring this one vertical, so that means if this one's... so 45 degrees for the hinge. Lower limit of minus 45. I'm assuming both rotor locks are on, that's why it's not moving. And I built the hinge part, not the actual hinge itself. That is something. Well, it's not that annoying. I've dealt with more annoying situations. Definitely. So, okay. Nope. Hinge. 5. So 4. Let's just simply turn off all the hinge locks and have this going very slow. Oh. And of course setting these. Okay, so 45 degrees seems like too much. So I rotor 4 pairs with rotor 5. Okay, so negative 21. Well, here, let me just real quickly go hinge number 2, negative, lower limit of negative 90, rotor lock. So currently that's what that looks like. So I want to give a little more wiggle room. So that's basically what, whenever you're doing something like this, 75 and 25. Let's try that. So lower limit of minus 25. Lower limit of minus 75. Okay, so that equals negative 90 degrees in total, so possibly bring this back by a few degrees. Hinge. So bring it back by, say, 70. Let's try negative 70. Okay, that's negative 70, so something else just finished welding. Number 5, let's also bring you down to, say, like negative 20. And that, like 21. I know I could be messing with these settings off camera. That is actually really good. I like that. Okay, so now, time to add 2 more hinges. But put these both back. Inner back. Mid back. So, okay, this one I need to have you go along with the mid back, going back to its original position, and then let me add one more rotor. No, one more hinge, because these are not hinges. I'm used to saying rotor because that was what there was for the longest time, and there was only that. But I will say these hinges are really nice to play with. Boom. There we go. So now, let's just simply say these 2. That looked amazing. That's actually kind of exactly what I'm looking for. And then these top 2 can have a maximum of negative 90. So this one is 21, so that's inner front. And then the one at negative 70 is mid front. And then these 2 are I can't think right now. All the way across. Oh, actually, yes. Yes, very much yes. That'll look good. That'll look really good. Okay. So these two, let me just simply reverse them. That is aggressive, and I like it. Okay, but let me set them to the same speed. Yeah, 1.6 RPM seems good. What the? Is that seriously that being disassembled? Oh my gosh, that is actually a very terrifying sound. Oh no, it's just a second gravity generator hitting the ground at maximum speed. Make that a third one. It instantly ignites it. What do you need? Everything. The only thing you still have is 32 steel plates. You have 5 gravity components and 54 steel plates. 6. Oh wow. Okay, so I can't be too mad because some of them still have all the components they need to operate, while just 90% of the others don't. So I can't be too mad, right? Okay. Now let me just simply... I'm going to need to grab more components. I can almost guarantee it. Yep. Yep. Okay, well, we almost... I was actually hoping to be done with this build today, but knowing I really should have done a little bit more planning and pre-work, but I don't roll like that, so I should have seen this coming. Just an entire Friday special working on a basically a mobile base, but it's not going to have the same complexity. I mean, it's going to be battery powered, for Pete's sake. And this will... Let me just simply go... I should have that. I have that. And let's make sure to weld up the hinge. Hinge. Not the hinge part. That was actually really annoying. Hinge. Inner made. Okay, so negative 90 and 0. Zero. Well, all of these things, upper limits, should be 0, I'm thinking. Okay, so then of 1.6. Okay. Inner, mid, outer. And let's see how this looks. I'm actually really excited. I am hoping this looks decent. It looks good. Okay. So now the real test is, how does it look while it's unfolding? I hit reverse on mine. Must have... Now that is really nice looking. I like how it looks. And I'm getting gay, so that's one sure way to tell I really like it. Don't you dare drop that last gravity generator. Please, don't drop it. That's a lot of components there that's just going to waste. Okay, so I need to build all of that. But this battery is almost fully charged, so I should be able to finish working. Let's just simply turn this off. And how long will you be drained in? 29 days. Yes, I have plenty of power to just simply tinker around with this. Possibly, I was going to say possibly even add a locking mechanism, but knowing SE and subgrids suddenly connecting to larger grids, that can be a disaster. But anyway, actually wait, no. Let me go 1.6 RPMs, but then reverse. But I really... Oh, wait. Yeah, I actually should not connect these because it is just barely over that block. So, I mean, it can look connected, sure, but I'm not actually going to connect it. And I have 21,000 steel plates. I have way too many steel plates. And actually, now that I think about it, that one could possibly go down to a slightly higher. So, mid... let's go... negative 71. Two, I'm thinking. Negative 72. Negative 72. I know that doesn't look like it made that much of a difference, but there will be fine-tuning I have to do to make it look exactly how I want. But, I mean, in the meantime... Oh, wait. Actually, I'm thinking if I could maybe just get it to sort of line up with that, that would look really good. Okay, so all the hinges need to go back. Hinges all need to go reverse. And shear inertia tensors. Because those things are actually have saved a couple of my builds from exploding in the past, but not many of them. So they aren't the most reliable way, but they also aren't the worst way. But now half blocks. Let me get on this side, so it's just simply easier to build. Okay. And I need to add left to all of those hinges, but on another note, this one I think hooks up to this one. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now, with shear inertia tensors on, it isn't as smooth, so go ahead and turn those off. So I mean, it's kind of difficult to wait. Mid, yes. So let me just simply play with the angle right now, see what I can get to like. Seven. Now that is snug. That is a very snug fit. So, okay. That is 79, 77. Woo! Clearly something wasn't happy then. $75, $77. Why is the mid one? Why is this one fighting, if you would say? Yeah, this is going to take time. Mid, yes. So you're good. You are not good. So why is that? Negative 77. Negative 77. Negative 78 now? Yes. Okay. Well, anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. Please comment on if you plan on joining me in this Virtuine event I'm hosting. And a reminder, it's starting 5 p.m. EST. I don't know how late I'll be going. Probably till I get tired or I don't have any more spare charged batteries for my headset. And I don't feel like going through the hassle of reconnecting the wired. It's been a while since I've even used my headset wired. What else? Oh yeah, please do comment, please, if you're going to be there, because I really want to know who is going to be there, because I just want to get to know you guys on a more personal level than you see me constantly seeing me on the same screen and me actually not being able to physically meet my audience. It's not like I have the capability of doing that right now. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. Join the Discord channel, please.